Stan Skolnik is a Portland City Councilor. He's chair of the Public Safety Committee. Emails are coming into our inbox.
You've got mail.
At WVOM at blueberrybroadcasting.com. Let me paraphrase a couple of them on this for you, Mr. Skolnik, and that is an armed, responsible gun owner openly carrying can be more of a help than a hindrance to society by being able to, and let me start paraphrasing words here, being able to thwart a criminal's intent. There are those that firmly believe that the right to openly carry will help protect society, not create fear and not cause more deaths.
Well, okay, that's certainly a valid view. I think that we rely on the police for that. We rely on the police and our county sheriffs and other law enforcement who are duly sworn and obviously trained and to handle those situations.
Well, allow me to follow up right there then. Allow me to follow up, and then certainly as a part of the Public Safety Committee, you realize Portland hasn't nearly as much money as it used to, so your police department is strained. The response time of someone standing openly carrying and being a responsible and a well-trained a gun owner could probably do more in the time that it takes for the police department, as cash-strapped as they are, to respond.
Well, again, it's a valid point. I've asked our police department for stats on how many times that may have happened in Portland in known history, and I've yet to hear back. But certainly nothing sprung to mind with the folks that I spoke to. But look, this is just one man's opinion, and your mileage may vary.
It looks like, there's a difference of opinion. And again, comparing a city like Portland to someplace like Mattawamkeag or Lincoln or any small town is much different.
Very different, yeah.
What about the sense on the actual city council in Portland? Is it split or everybody on the same page or what?
Oh, no, I don't know. I've not spoken in depth with other councilors about the rallies that are taking place. I mean, let me make it clear. The rally that I have been, encouraging folks to come to is not sponsored in any way by the city. My role on the city council. I just am a member. We started a group called Portland for Safe Streets and Parks. And so that's sort of stepping out of my role as a city councilor. Obviously, I am chairman of public safety. But in any case, I think that we're going to have a fun, friendly day on Sunday, and it's going to be democracy at its best.
If your job is to have safe parks and safe streets in Portland, you've got your hands full. I think Kennedy Park, and as one person has now sent an email to us from Portland, concerns about gangs around Grant Street. And the concern that this person adds in this email, Mr. Skolnik, is that this is a bit of a red herring going after law-abiding citizens who want to openly carry and really not concentrating on the real problem, the gangs around Grant Street or the crime within Kennedy Park.
Well, I would just say nobody's going after the folks who want to do open carry. I would merely suggest that it would be great if we had an open carry permit system so that everybody could carry, could engage in open carry, through the simple process of the same process that one would go to get a concealed weapons permit. Other than that, I agree that the Second Amendment is enshrined.
Do you think you'll be on the forefront of going to the legislature when it reconvenes? Because the legislature would have to change some things if you were to get what you want.
Well, I don't see myself doing that. I mean, I think that the legislature has certainly hashed this issue out over and over again. Their wisdom is what we ought to be acting upon. But I think it's always right. It's always the right time to talk about what makes for public safety in any given community, and I think that's what we're doing here.